Mr. Longfellow! Art class, Mr. Longfellow! Art class, art class! It's time for art class with Mr. Longfellow. Hey there, James Sean Lyons. Today, we're going to take a look at optical art. Art that tricks the eye. Okay, start out by picking out some colors of paper to go well together. If you don't have construction paper, you can always take a white piece of paper and paint or draw all over it. Make whatever colors you want, add some texture. It can be pretty fun. Purple and yellow here. So I'm going to pick one of these pages, and that's going to be my cutting page. And the other one is going to become my wefts, which are the long strips. So here, you fold. And I'm actually going to plan by drawing first before I cut. So I'm going to just come here. So I got like my book here. I'm going to take right along this edge and maybe about a finger, just enough. Doesn't have to be precise. Just a line to remind me, don't cut past here, because if I cut too far, it'll all fall apart. Then I'm going to draw my cutting lines so I can look at it before I start cutting and make sure I got it right. I'm going to draw one kind of in the middle. Try to draw it straight. It's okay. You can use a ruler if you want, but you don't have to. I'm going to do one, so that one was straight, kind of perpendicular here. And then I'm going to make it kind of at an angle. And I'm going to do another one that goes even more at an angle, but not past the edge of the paper. You want them to be kind of up and down in a way, so you can see like that. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. So one out a little bit, and then one way out. So it kind of makes this zoom road kind of look here. And that's the plan. So now we're going to cut those. Just these lines. That's to remind me not to cut that far. Right. So when I open this up, it's already kind of looking cool. We're going to make it even cooler. So that's pretty fun. Now the next step is to take that other paper. I picked out yellow. You can pick whatever colors you want. And we're going to cut this into strips that are called wefts. So this is our loom, this is our weft, and we're going to be weaving with it. Now I've got these, we can start weaving. So I'm going to start under. Basically we're just going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. I'm going to start out under and then pop this guy out. So it goes over the next slat, under, over, under, over. So you can see under, over, under, over, under, over. Then we slide it on up to the edge, and that becomes that part. And the next one you want to do opposite. So since I went under, I'm going to go over here. So over, under, over, under. Slide it in between. Push it up so it goes next to it, and it's starting to come together here. Push it up, and you can straighten them out if you want. And I'm just going to keep going. think that turned out pretty well. Looks like it's just popping out right as you play around with different cutting shapes, different shapes of your strips. And here's another example where I cut round lines and then put straight strips in. And here's one where I started cutting out little curvy strips to weave in here.